All right, were y'all watching on the webcam and I switched back to the cell phone? I was having problems with the webcam for whatever reason. So tell me how the sound is now for the cell phone. I do have the dust collection system running, so that's what the noise is in the background. Y'all hit that thumbs up button to help that algorithm out. Well, I appreciate the 24 of y'all watching. I had the webcam hooked up, and for whatever reason, it was buffering or something, and it may still be doing that here. We may be locking up. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's my internet connection or it was the Mac that was doing it. Been having issues with that iMac. So we're just sharpening a couple pairs of Salon shears this morning. Please hit that thumbs up button and consider subscribing to our channel. It does help our little business down here in Texas grow. We get a little income off of our YouTube channel every month. It helps us buy abrasives. Few extra things for the business. I got the garage door open. Somebody had a loud car going down the street. Tell me where you're watching from. Love to hear from folks. Hey Jim, snowing. Wow. You know, the temperature dropped here. It was very warm the last couple of days, and I didn't think that the temperature was going to change, but it was about 49 this morning after being 69 yesterday morning. So I guess a front came all the way across the United States. Hayden, Alabama. Gary, well, thanks for watching. Some crazy weather across the Midwest. I saw that around St. Louis there was massive tornadoes and stuff across the Midwest. Wow. We had some really heavy wind yesterday afternoon here. My garage is full of leaves. I had the garage door open, and those Texas live oaks blew all the leaves into the garage. Crazy weather, but it's springtime now, so we're gonna have all kinds of bad weather. We usually have all of our rain in April in Texas, so that's a very good question. I should have had it closed. Wasn't paying attention. Now all the leaves are in my garage. All right, so we got those done. So we just have a couple of pairs of shears. That's crazy, man. So those look real good. Let me turn that dust collector off. Not so loud then. Hey, 112 people watching. Y'all please hit that thumbs up button. It helps our channel out. And if you're just tuned in, I'm sharpening a couple of pairs of salon shears. Actually, a pair of salon shears and a pair of thinning shears for a local stylist. She's closed on Sunday, so she dropped them off last night, and she'll pick them up tomorrow. She's closed on Sundays and Mondays. So there we go. Now we're going to work the inside ride line again. I worked them before I went to the flat hone, and I'm going to work them after the flat hone. This is a 1500 ceramic stone. So light is your friend when you're sharpening, right, Jim? And before I saw just some little oddball refractions in the edge. Now those refractions are gone. That looks real good. Okay. Hey, you folks are watching, please subscribe to my channel, but also subscribe to Jim at Home Spark Knife Sharpening in Aurora, Illinois. He's got a YouTube channel also.
Did you know that there's dried blood on the sheets in our one?
So here we go. That looks pretty good. All right, I think that's all we're going to have to do with the 1500. Now, there's a little something right there that I don't like, a little shadow. So we'll just give it a little extra pressure there. All right, looks good. I don't know if y'all can see that or not on the camera, but it's just a very nice, even ride line all the way up and down that shear, all the way down to the J. So that's the way it's supposed to be. So we've got that going. Tristan, where are you at that you had those kind of winds? That's crazy. 60 mile, 45 mile an hour winds. That's like hurricane. Can that screw come out of the handle in to adjust the angle of the handle? Jim, I'm not exactly sure what you're asking. We probably should talk on the phone. I mean, the TAS, you can only go from about, I think about, well, you can go from -5 degrees up to about 60 degrees on the twice as sharp clamp, which is more than enough than you'd need for any scissor. That looks good. Kentucky, okay. Crazy, man, crazy. We had a little bit of heavy wind yesterday afternoon, just blew the leaves everywhere in the yard and into the garage. But we didn't have any heavy storms, thank goodness, this far south. I'm in League City, Texas, which is halfway between Houston and Galveston on the Texas Gulf Coast. All right, so we got those done. I'm gonna just do a little quick buff on the pad. Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Well, I appreciate y'all watching. All right, so let's reassemble these and see how they're gonna cut. Where's my tweezers at here? So I have all the parts soaking in alcohol. This girl keeps her stuff pretty clean. Yeah, it's weird. It's a little cool today here in Texas. I thought that was odd because last night I had to crank the air conditioner on because it was so freaking hot in the house. And then this morning I go to walk with the dogs and man, it was chilly outside. I had to come in and get a jacket. But it's crystal clear, calm day here today. I got the garage open and it's about 67 in here today. Ooh, that feels good. Oh yeah, it's cutting great. So let's try some hair. Now I started this video on my webcam and then I had to turn it off and switch to the iPhone. So y'all didn't see me testing these, but it pushed hair and now it's not pushing hair, it's cutting crisp now. So those are nice. Well, hopefully it's a pretty Sunday wherever you're at. So let's do some final adjusting here. Right there. Go. One more little turn. And there we go. Okay, those are done. Now she's got a nice little case I can put these back into. And then we're going to do the thinning shears. So there we go. All right, so we're going to test the thinning shears first. And I'll show you how I test them. These are end wraps. Let's see if that's not bad. That's not bad at all. They're a little rough. Little rough. So we're going to sharpen them for her. She cuts a lot of hair. She's a mobile stylist, and she specializes in people who are homebound, who have medical issues for one reason or another, or some other reason, where they can't go to a salon or a barber shop. And this girl is she's just a wonderful soul. And I can tell just from her personality that she makes everybody just feel special. And so she's got a great business. And, you know, she doesn't have to have any rent or anything like that. So, you know, what do you do? Do the best you can. So we're going to look right here. Little bit of wear along the blade. So we got to fix that. Now on the thinning shears, I like to start off with the 1000 grit. Well, I appreciate y'all hitting that thumbs up button. I hope you subscribe to the channel. It's not too bad, though. Get rid of some of that wear. Maybe a little bit at the tip right there. Right in that area right there. Maybe a little wear right there still. Maybe a little more. I probably should have resurfaced my stones before doing these shears. I did about 12 pair yesterday, and that's way overdue for resurfacing the stones. Can y'all see that? There's just a little rough area still on there. All right, that's better. Well, while we're here, we're going to go ahead and work the other side because I took off a lot of material. I don't see any issues with this side, but we're gonna put it on the stone anyway. Okay, looks good. Well, I appreciate y'all watching out there and hanging in. There's just a little, I can feel a little area right there with the marker. And that's why it was feeling rough. All right, so we're gonna have to turn the dust collection system back on again. All right, we're good. All right, we got a nice burr. All right, we've got a nice convex. Looks good. Looks real good. All right, for the final polish, use a little rubbing compound. All right, we can turn off that noisy dust collector now. Nice polish. Looks good. All right, so we're going to work the inside again. Got a little ding right there in the tip. She's dropped these. I'm going to see if I can fix that. It's not on the cutting edge. Mark, I go 600, 1,000, 1,500, and then I use a really thin polyester pad. It's very, very, very thin. So that's the fourth pad I use, and it's basically, it's probably 2,000 grit or something like that, maybe. I have no idea what the grit is. And then my final polishing pad, Mark, is a thicker poly pad with a little bit of white rubbing compound on it, if that helps you. So, Emperor of Rome, so you're making your own knives? That's pretty cool. So anyway, hey, I just kind of, there was just a little something on the tip, and it's not on the cutting surface, it's just right on the outside there, and it just kind of caught my finger, and so I just kind of put it on the pad and got that off of there. Jeffrey, yes, I have. I've broken a couple of, in 10 years, I've broken 3 pairs of shears. It happens. You buy them a new pair. I am sharpening salon and barber shears. This is a thinning shear, so it's got a tooth side to it. These are for thinning hair out for a barber, or this lady is a stylist. Well, she's a barber too. She cuts men's hair and women's hair. That looks real good. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and work this one again. We started with 1,000 grit stone. This is a 1,500.
What's going on, Mike?
Hey man, what's happening?
It's all good. How you doing today?
Good. Got your knives?
Yes, sir. Got my little ones in the car, so I won't take up too much of your
No
time.
problem, man. I'll text you when they're done. How's that sound?
Sounds good. So, shooting this one that you took care of and put a beautiful edge on works great. This is a German Meistermeister.
Nice.
I've got a pair of shears in here for you, 2 utility knives. Now, if you need more time on this, I totally understand, but this is another shoe with a chip in it from something.
I'll take you long to do it all, man. I'll fix you up.
Take your time.
I'll text you when you're done, brother.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
No problem, man.
I've been throwing your name out to everybody. I got 2 more that should be contacting you this week.
Fantastic.
Thank you, sir.
I'll text you, brother.
Hey, have a good morning.
You too, man.
Thank you.
What is a butterfly knife? I don't know what a butterfly knife is. Yeah, somebody already asked that, but yes, I have damaged shears. It probably wasn't when I first started though. It probably was several years into it when I tried to bend a handle. You know, sometimes they'll bend. So this is a stress point in all shears. And so sometimes if this part is bent out, when you put the shears together, they don't close properly. Okay, so sometimes you have to bend this handle. And there's a little tool, this tool right here is used to bend the handles. And if you're not careful, you can break a pair of shears. And if you break them, you bought them. You can't break somebody's tools and just walk away. Your reputation is at stake. Well, somebody just dropped off knives. For me to sharpen, so I'll probably sign back on in a little while when I'm doing those knives, and we'll go through that. So I'm basically finished with these shears. That looks good. So this was a 5,000 stone, so we're finished with that. And these thinning shears were not, you bet, Eric. I work 7 days a week, brother. So that feels real good, closed real good. There we go. All right, so let's test them. Oh yeah, much better. They were kind of crunchy before. They weren't bad. Real good. Look at that. Not pulling hair at all. So those are cutting fantastic. Let's do a little lubricant on them. I just started at started doing this part-time ox as a weekend thing. Just started with kitchen knives. Started a YouTube channel and a Facebook page and a website, and I just started getting people come in, bring me knives, and then I went from that to scissors, and then from there I went to salon shears and clipper blades. That's how I started. Did I cut someone's hair? No, didn't. This was one of my stylists gave me a ponytail. All right, guys, this is it for today on shear sharpening. As I said, I'm gonna probably sign on later and do some knives. I'll have to move the camera around. I hope y'all have a great day. Appreciate y'all watching. Hope you hit that thumbs up button. Hope you subscribe to the channel. And come back on in a little while and I'll do some knives. Y'all take care.